Okay, so battery was discharged to 3 point something volts. So now if there will be a short, nothing harm will happen. By the way, the cells are pretty hot because I did it while discharging with 5 amps. Okay, anyway, it doesn't hold enough power, so I have to replace them. So now let's try to walk step by step how to replace the cells. So let's see how to do it. Okay, so I have these cells and they are connected on both sides, which is not a good thing for me. So what I will do is this. I will disassemble one side so it will fit to my needs currently. So gently I'm tearing this part off, but leaving one side connected, the other is not. And now I have to find a good way to disassemble this one. Okay, so let's try to do it. First time in my life doing such a thing. Hopefully I will be able to do it. So there is no other way than to break, of course, part of this plastic up. Did you see the short? So this is exactly the reason that it is recommended to discharge the battery, because if I'm touching from the plus to the minus, so there will be a short here. It will not explode because I discharged already the batteries, but we need to work safe. There are many plastic here. Okay, so I will have to cut this side of the metal. Here I don't have to cut, I just have to push it down after disconnecting the red wire, and then I can push it hopefully to this side if everything is here free of catching the battery. I see one problem already. Wow, how did they do it? Holy shit. Okay, there is a plastic here that will prevent me, so maybe I will have to replace each cell by itself. Thinking about it. Okay, so let's start to cut the wires. So this one I will have to put it back later. Now I also will mention which cells are connecting to which. So here we have one, these two and these two, and on this side of course will be these two and these two. This is the connection before taking it off. So now I will have gently to cut the wire. Try not to short anything. Okay. One side, okay. Let's do the same here. When cutting, try to prevent any short. If you are on the negative side, it is more easy than on the positive side. Because on the positive side, as you can see, this cell is going out pretty easy. But I will have, as I see it, there is no other way than doing what I'm doing now in order to put the cell inside. So in order to make sure that we are doing it okay, so it will be a good thing to put cell by cell. Let's see if the size is the same. It's almost the same. The new cell is a little longer. The length is a little higher, but it fits in, so it's okay if it's fit in, so we are okay. Okay, I'm cutting it because it didn't fit till the end. So now I'm okay. Okay, let's see. Yes, it seems to me in the correct place. So one cell, we are okay and good to go. Later I will need to, of course, solder between the parts. This will be the last step here. Okay, maybe I will cut part of the wire here. Again, very gently do everything. I think I will remove this part and I will solder later. I don't see any other good way to do it. Okay, so one cell was replaced. The other one will go out to this side, I think. Let's cut it and again try to avoid shorting. Okay, this cell is now free to move. Yes, it is free to move. So just pulling it like this. It's a little stuck. eventually it will go out. It's a good way, again, not to work with something that's conducting and use something that is not conducting, like plastic or wood. So I will try to find something. Okay, I found a pen. So with the pen I can work. It is totally plastic. Okay, now I understand what is catching it. There is a rubber here. Okay, so let's try to continue this hard work. Hopefully it will work okay after doing all this work. Okay, so here I have the plus and the minus, so I need to put it from this side, Okay, let's see again if it fits all the way. Whoa, this is hard. I mean hard to put it all back. Let's see what is the voltage on the cells that I'm putting inside. Good. Good, I mean, because they are not fully charged and not fully discharged, meaning it's, if I short something, nothing will happen and they will be okay after doing the charge, the first charge. So again, I have to disassemble this part. Whoa. Okay. This is nice. Here it's a good way to remove it like this, and you can just do this way in order to cut one side. And then the other side pretty immediately. Pretty easy way. Again. Try, of course, not to take it to the side of the case, because this is negative and there will be a short. Okay, so this is disconnected. This is very important because this is the isolator. Try to avoid cutting it. Okay, so next cells. By the way, meanwhile, we can already connect it, but I will leave all the connection to the end. Trying to understand why the first cell is a little outside. I see because the plastic here prevents it to move to this direction till the end, but I think it will be okay. So next cell to cut is this one. So I will continue to cut the parts. We'll go always from the negative side, like this. And then cut the connection here. Once I'm in this position, again, I can almost push it outside. Now I can push it outside. If you will notice the plastic here, you just need to remove it a little and then the cell will move out. So doing this. Again, I have here all the tape need to be removed. Don't forget to remove the sticker and then it will move much easier outside. Okay, so removing this cell. This is the minus and this is the plus. So here is the next. Okay. Okay, 3 more left to go. So again, I will start from the minus side to prevent short. And then I have to leave this part to solder in again. This is the balancer, of course. And now I can remove the next cell, so pushing it out. The sticker again. Then have to apply force in order to get it back to its place. Okay, two last one. So same message. Let's first take the cells, checking the charge of the last cells. It's a little more, but it's okay. So again, removing. All the connections. Okay. Last two cells. Okay, so we'll start from the minus. First remove all the metals to avoid shortening. Okay. Remove the sticker, remove the second sticker, probably serial number, and then push the battery down. You can see move smoothly. Next cell. And the last one. The last one is the minus out. The minus out to the vacuum. It is a little more complicated. Always the last is the most problematic one. This is also the plus and is connected to the minus. They put a black wire, but it is a plus and it is not a minus, so I need to remove it gently somehow. This is for sure not an easy task to do. Always the last one is the problem. I have no way other than to cut the plastic here in order to do it good and avoid doing short, so I wouldn't do it like this and cut it. By the way, there are two connections to this wire, so be careful when doing it. One is from the PCB, which probably is the balancer. Okay. So now after doing the first cut, you can move it easily down. Again, removing the sticker. Here the sticker is not a part because it is not catching the battery. So the only thing is the plastic, and it is out. And ta-la-la! Haha! Done! Of course not finished yet. Now I have to solder all the connection. This is the last part. So in order to do all the connection, I will try to prevent things that can prevent the cell from closing back. So I will try to cut everything that is not needed. Also, if I have something that is bolt, I have to flatten it. Okay, here I think I'm okay. On the other side, almost. Okay, now it looks okay to me. Okay, so now I have to solder everything back, so I will find some wire and then we will continue.